Stop waiting for your life to change. Maybe you've been waiting for the right opportunity, waiting for more money, waiting to feel confident, waiting until life becomes a little easier. But what if the thing you're waiting for is the very thing that's keeping you stuck? Because nobody is coming to give you permission to become the person you know you could be. At some point, you have to stop waiting and start moving. Here's something nobody likes to hear. Your circumstances may not change tomorrow. Your bank account may not suddenly change. The opportunity you've been hoping for may not arrive. The person who disappointed you may never apologize. And the people who doubted you may continue doubting you. But you still have something they cannot take from you: your next decision. You can't control yesterday. You can't control what someone else thinks about you. You can't control how quickly success arrives. But you can control what you do today. Maybe you're looking around and wondering, why isn't my life where I thought it would be? You see people getting promoted, starting businesses, buying homes, traveling, building the life you imagined for yourself. And somewhere along the way, you started believing that you were behind. Listen carefully. You are not behind. You are simply looking at someone else's chapter while judging your own unfinished story. Your timeline is yours. Your journey is yours. And your next chapter hasn't been written yet. And here's where most people lose. They wait until they feel motivated. They wait until they feel confident. They wait until they're no longer afraid. But confidence doesn't usually come before action. It comes from action. You don't become disciplined because you suddenly feel like working. You become disciplined because you work, especially on the days you don't feel like it. Some mornings, you're going to feel powerful. Other mornings, you're going to feel nothing. Get up anyway. Some days, you'll believe in yourself. Other days, you'll question everything. Keep going anyway. You don't need to change your entire life today. You need to change what you do next. Read one page. Make one call. Finish one task. Take one walk. Send one proposal. Learn one skill. Save the first dollar. Make the first move. Because a small action, repeated long enough, becomes a completely different life. Don't underestimate what happens when ordinary effort becomes consistent, and you're going to fail. You will hear no. You will make mistakes. Some people will leave. Some plans won't work. Some doors will close right in front of you, and you're going to have moments where you wonder, was any of this worth it? That's the moment that matters, because failure isn't always telling you to stop. Sometimes, it's showing you what needs to change. Learn, adjust, try again. But don't turn one bad chapter into a permanent identity. Think about the person you want to become. Stronger, more disciplined, more confident, more capable, more independent. That person isn't created by wishing. They're created by the decisions you make when nobody is watching, when you choose the difficult thing, when you keep your promise to yourself, when you get back up without anyone cheering. That's where transformation happens. One day, you're going to look back, and you're going to realize something. It wasn't one giant decision that changed your life. It was hundreds of tiny decisions. The morning you got up, the night you kept working, the time you said no, the time you tried again, the day you stopped explaining yourself, the moment you decided that your future deserved more effort than your past deserved excuses. That's how lives change. Quietly, slowly, then suddenly. So if you're watching this while you're tired, keep going. If you're watching this after failing, learn, and continue. If you're watching this because you don't know what comes next, take the next step anyway. You don't need the entire map. You only need enough courage to take the next step. Your current situation is not a prophecy. Your past is not a prison. And your worst day does not get to decide the rest of your life. So tomorrow morning, don't ask yourself, do I feel motivated? Ask yourself, what would the person I'm becoming do today? Then do that. Not perfectly, not fearlessly, just consistently. Because your future isn't waiting somewhere in the distance. You're building it right now. One decision, one action, one day at a time. So stop waiting for your life to change. Go change it.